Hey loves, I'm going to start this video with Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, says the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope. Hello everybody, hello, it's Miss May here. So let's get right into it. I hope everyone is well, doing good, staying safe, staying healthy. This video is another classroom environment / management video. Y'all, if you're new here and you're not familiar with my channel, first of all, I am Miss May and I teach in Houston, Texas. I've been teaching for many years now. I started off as a 3rd grade teacher, and then that was for 5 years, and then I moved on to 1st grade, and I've been teaching 1st grade ever since. Classroom management, community environment, all that good stuff, classroom environment is very important to me, like crucial. And 1 second, y'all, because this is my dad calling me. I'll be right back. Guys, so I'm back. That was my dad. Chit chat with him for a bit. So like I was saying, classroom management, classroom environments are so crucial and important to me. So I just wanted to share with you. Sorry, I just get some Coca-Cola. So I just wanted to share with you guys that I think it's important that we as teachers have some traditions in place. Now, we have procedures that we do that we require our students to follow. That's part of our everyday routine. So like, for example, a procedure of the kiddos coming in the mornings, what do? You know, they unpack, they, you know, take care of morning work or whatever the case may be. They have little jobs and duties that they do in the morning. That's a procedure. That's just a normal procedure. But then we have, for example, these procedures, but they're traditions because they're the heart. Do my little heart. They're the heart of the classroom. They're the heart of your community within your classroom. So for example, a tradition in my classroom would be, you know, when the kids hear the good morning song. I'll put a link in the description box below, the one that I use every morning. So there's the good morning song. I play that. The kids clean up, they find a partner, and they do the good morning song activity together, greeting each other together during this good morning song. That is a tradition, okay? That's the heart of our classroom. It's building community, it's building love, trust, comfort inside our classroom. And every day they need to find someone new to greet during that song. So that's a tradition. That's something that always happens in my classroom with my students. Another tradition would be morning meetings. I know many teachers who do that, but some don't understand how important those morning meetings are and how powerful they are. Your kids sit in a circle, greet each other, how they want to greet each other. Like, I teach my students different handshakes that they can do, and they sit in a circle and they greet each other. That's a tradition. And then I have a couple of friends that might want to share something. It could be they lost a pet, or they got a new, you know, I don't know, something, but just something that they want to share. And then the kids can ask questions or give a compliment to the person who shared. That's a heart tradition. That tradition is showing love, kindness, something that is so important that we establish in our classrooms where kids feel safe and secure. You know, those traditions create that home away from home. And for some of our kiddos, it might be the best environment, you know, that might be their #1 home to them. So think about your traditions. Another tradition that I do is first D of the week. Another name for it could be student of the week, star of the week. My 1st grade team, we do first D of the week, and every single day that firstie is recognized some kind of way. And in one of those days of the week, that firstie can have lunch with me along with a friend. And that friend could be somebody else from another first grade classroom that they know, or it could be someone in our classroom that they know. Or sometimes they say, Miss May, can it just be you and I? Of course. That's a tradition, because it's building relationships with students. It's building relationships with each other. You know, it's forming that family bond that I always want to have every single school year. So that's a tradition. Another tradition would be celebrating birthdays. You know, my kiddos, we all sit in a circle, and whoever's birthday it is, they stand in the middle. They choose the number of candles that they need to choose, and those friends stand like this, and as we sing happy birthday to you, you know, their candles go like that. And when we stop with the song, they blow the candles out, and that candle sits down. That's a tradition, and the kids love that. It just brings comfort. It brings love. You know, traditions are so important. We need routines. We need procedures. And we need the next level up traditions that create that cozy, that fun, that, you know, risk-taking type of classroom atmosphere. Those purposeful, meaningful traditions are so important, because people often ask me, how do you get your class to be so caring with each other and caring with you and respectful of each other? Those traditions, that's what helps. Routines, procedures are key, because kids love that. But on top of that layer, you have to have those traditions. Traditions can happen every single day. There could be, like for instance, the good morning song that plays every morning, and my kids get up and greet each other. That's a tradition every single day. They could be weekly. They could be monthly. You know, like I like to have on Mondays, once a month, the first Monday of the month, bubblegum Monday. You know, I buy a pack of Bubblicious bubblegum or whatever, and the kids can chew on bubblegum all day long for that one day. Now, granted, I have to teach them what it looks like, what it sounds like. You always have to model. Once they understand that and they get that understanding, boom, we do it. It's fun. They love it. They look forward to it. But guess what? It's bringing us together. It's keeping it's like, I don't know, it's just like this cozy environment that's created because it's full of love, it's full of laughter, and it's full of kindness. That's my classroom. So another tradition that I want to share with you is I do something called Hop Till You Drop. So this is something I do once a week. The kids don't know what day of the week I'm going to do it or what time of the day I'm going to do it, but they know it's coming and they love it. So once a week, I just stop and I say hop till you drop, and the kids have to stop what they're doing, stand up where they're at, and just start hopping. The rules are you can't talk and you cannot laugh. You can smile, but you cannot talk and you cannot laugh. If you do, you're automatically out. You have to sit down. Now with my kiddos, they, you know, I'll say, okay, hop on one leg. They have to hop on one leg. You know, and then I'll say hop on one leg, one arm up. They have to hop. And so they have to keep doing that, and the last person standing, or I should say hopping, wins. Now, what I do during this time is I get in front of them and I'm like, what you say? What you say? What you say? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And y'all, I try to make them laugh. And sometimes I can get them, well, so not sometimes, a lot of times I get them to laugh and then they're out. A lot of times they close, you know, once we start playing it enough, they start closing their eyes so they don't have to look at me and laugh, which is hilarious. So, you know, then I'll, like, while they're hopping, you know, I'll ask them a question, you know, and I'll say something like, Chloe, is your mom coming for lunch today or tomorrow? Or, Case, how old are you? Or I'll be like, Kaden, can you bring me that marker over there? And sometimes they mess up and they talk or they go do for me and then they're out. But a lot of times they are so strong and they're like, Miss May, you're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me. That's a tradition, y'all. It brings happy, it brings laughter, it brings all of that. So whether we are teaching virtually or face to face, think about some traditions that you would like to have and establish in your classrooms to create those environments that are so important, that we need. You know, we need those traditions. I know, like, we are busy and things happen and life happens and we got to get this done, we got to do this, but man, if we would all just take the time out to just have a couple of good traditions in our classrooms, like, it would be amazing. Like, I received this amazing email from a parent who I have no clue who they are, but they sent me an email through my blog, and they told me that they pray that their daughter gets me because she really likes me, and she hears all about Miss May and things that I've said to her. It's made her feel happy and good. Y'all, and I have no clue who this kiddo is, but they've also heard that Miss May dances on the table. Like, that's another tradition, y'all. It's like, man, they may forget what you teach them. That is such a true saying. They may forget what you teach them, but they will never ever forget how you made them feel. And I believe that with all my heart. So before you go into your brand new school year, think of some traditions that you want to do for your kiddos. Think about those traditions. What are some things you can do to make your kiddos feel loved, safe, want to be in that classroom with you each and every single day? So until next time, don't forget to always pray, because God will always make a way. If you haven't, y'all, please check out the link in the description box below. I did an awesome video for Teachers Pay Teachers. It was an honor. Check it out. It's a great motivational little speech. So, love you guys. Mwah. Bye.